Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Monday morning. Getting ready to start a great week in the outdoor activities we do around the Florida Panhandle. But we're looking at some warm weather. Well, I'll be honest, it's going to be hot weather. So just be prepared for it. They said a little bit of a cold front's coming through, but it's not going to cool it off too much. Our temperature today will be high of 93, a low 78. Our water temperature in the pier stays around 84. So that's looking good. Let's take a look at our moon phase. Our weather brought to us, first of all, by Drew Potter's company, Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, taking care of our everyday comfort needs. Our Monday moon phase, take a look at it, brought to us by Mountain Dew. We're going to be in our last quarter is tonight, and the new moon will be the 29th of this month, the new moon. So we're waning on out, but the last quarter is tonight. So keep that in mind. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We're looking here on the 20th, the actual day is the 20th, okay, June the 20th, and we're looking at a low tide at 12:20 and a high tide at 2:15. This week, today's a decent tide. The next 4 or 5 days are not very good. Saturday's a good tide. I told y'all to fish last week if you want good tides, but if you weren't paying attention last week, then next week is going to be some really strong tides if you're looking on the chart there. So just keep that in mind. I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. I talk about it at tides every day, and there was one day last week, I forget what morning, I think it might have been Wednesday morning, and it was flat calm, and I'd gotten home from the show and I looked out and I could see redfish out there, and they were just coming in with that tide. It was so cool. So pay attention to the tides. Our wind direction will be out of south-southeast at about 10. Okay, let's take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Before we get to the pictures, I want to mention last week they had the redfish workshop out at Gulf Coast. I apologize for not letting y'all know about it, but I didn't know about it. I did get a call from Stan Kirkland right ahead of time, but as far as from FWC, I was never notified. Be aware when they have these workshops they did around the state, and I talked to Stan afterwards. I called him and just wanted to find out about what was done, so I just tell y'all about it. Okay, he said 9 captains showed up and three recreational people showed up. No one, most of us didn't know about it, and I was very disappointed in them not letting us know about it. But anyway, you have 9 people on one side and 3 people on the other side. Usually, those 9 people and those captains now, they do that for livelihood. They know the system, and they're going to do it. They're going to show up all. And now with social media, they're all talking. So these meetings are really I wouldn't say dominated by special. I wouldn't want to call it special interest. They're good guys, and they're taking care of their own livelihood. But as far as recreational folks, you are not really recognized much or getting much input now this day and time from the FWC. I just want you to be aware of that, and I'll try my best to inform you. Another example, last week they had the scallop sitter workshop. You know, I covered it last year because I found out on my own. This year I didn't even know about it. FWC, along with the University of Florida Extension agents over here on the east side of town, they're not good about letting me know stuff either. And I just try to get this information passed on to y'all, but the scholarship sitter workshop was last week. I was thinking, I got tickled driving in this morning. If I was going, as a teacher, I had all these government agencies were in my class, like the Florida Highway Patrol, the County Commission, the Sheriff's Office, FWC. The FWC would be, they'd get a progress report, not doing well. That would be the group sitting in the back of the room. And Florida Highway Patrol, the Sheriff's Office, Franklin County Sheriff's Office, they'd all get A's because they're letting people know what's going on and constantly communicating with the public as a government agency should do. So I'm just giving you my feelings on that. I'm very disappointed in our Fish and Wildlife Commission. I will continue saying that until we start getting information like we did back in the day when we had the Stan Kirklands coming on every month telling us about it. Anyway, let's get on to some pictures, okay? And I just have to be honest on these things. It's just it's just important that we are informed. Okay, here we go. This is interesting. Coming up here, the first annual Pier 98 Marina Red Snapper Tournament. Okay, I like the way they're doing this. Weekly prizes. The first weekend, that's this coming weekend. So check with them. They're gonna have a big fish fry August the 6th. I'll try to make that for sure. And the weekly winners and all. But anyway, the Pier 98, way back in the day, they were doing a lot of good things too. And then we had some things happen, but good to see them getting back into the fishing tournament and all. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me check this out again, Jeff. I have okay, I did have this one. Okay, here we go. Fishermen these days. Okay, this weekend. Fishermen these days. Look, son, another bent pole. We must go fish by them. And that speaks volumes as to how a lot of people are fishing now. They see you catching a fish, they run to get next to you. Back in the day, I've used that term too much today already, but really and truly, we would be embarrassed to go after fish by someone else if we couldn't find our own fish. But it seems like that's thrown out the window. My dad would be horrified if he knew people were doing that. Okay, benefits of fishing. I thought this was good. Decrease in stress and anxiety, create social bonds, number 3, burns calories. 4, improves self-esteem. 5, boosts the economy. 6, contributes to conservation. 7, improves balance and coordination. 8, teaches patience and appreciation. 9, makes memories. And 10, trains your mind to focus. I like those. That's interesting. I got tickled at number 5 where it says boost economy. It boosts your economy because now they're charging at boat ramps. It takes money out of our pockets, but there are a lot of benefits of fishing. And of course, we're preaching to the choir. Billy Grantham sent this. On asphalt, you don't really think about it with walking your dog, or even not much of us go barefooted anymore, but if the air temperature is 77, the asphalt temperature is 125, and you can see the little chart, and you really can. Don't let the kids run around barefoot, especially with dogs and all. Most people with dogs walking them, they don't understand that now, but asphalt can get really hot. It absorbs the heat. And I'm going to do one more. Today is the longest day of the year, June the 20th. How about that? We're in the summer solstice, so look in the top left-hand corner. You see how, I used to have models showing all this, the old time to remember early years. Summer solstice is pointing closer to the sun. And the longest day of the year, tomorrow, the days start getting shorter. So enjoy today till its fullest, if you excuse the pun. Okay? All right, that's just some basic pictures keeping about summer solstice is and back in historically there were different civilizations have all kind of celebrations on the longest day of the year. Okay, we're gonna celebrate by just trying to stay cool. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I wanted to talk to you a few minutes about something that's really been on my mind. You know how strong I feel about outdoor education. Some of y'all may get tired of me talking about it and all, but I feel stronger now than I ever have felt about it. I started the program back in the 90s. That's before we had internet and phones and all that. And I've seen it. I've seen how it's helped people all through these years. And I started, just very, very thankful to have gotten it started and had good help along the way. But I never felt strong about the need for it now. That's why I was down in Franklin County the other day, and we're in a situation now, folks, where we're in a war almost, a battle over our young people and getting them choosing between good and evil. I've never seen it stronger. Now I'm speaking. I know what I'm talking about. I was in the classroom 44 years. I know young people. I spent my lifetime working with young people, and now I'm on the school board. And I'm gonna give you an example. People ask me how I like the school board. I love working on the school board. I love doing things, all the positive things. The one thing that hardest thing in the world for me to do, and my fellow board members feel the same. We do expulsion hearings more regular than we think, and we do that in the morning before the meeting. And we get and it's heartbreaking. I mean, when the kids are expelled from school, the principal recommends it, then it goes to the superintendent, then it goes to the board. And then when it comes to us, it's like a hearing, a trial almost, and they give us all the facts, we get all the background information, and the parents are there, the mom's there, and most of the time it's a single mom, and we get a record of what they did, and most of the time we have to expel them because of the severity of the infraction that's occurred, and we try to work with them and all, but it breaks my heart to see that mom with tears in her eyes say, I've done everything, what could I do next? What can I do? And you try, there's not one single thing that you can do. You just got so many little things we have to do as a community and as mentors and all. And I feel like that outdoor education just a little bit. I looked on, this year, I'm gonna give you an example. Normally we expel, I'm just getting on board, historically about 10 to 11 kids a year get expelled from our school system here in Bay County. This past school year, 45 kids have been expelled. It's mind blowing to me. And I feel like it's like this all over the Panhandle state and the country, you know that. And we're in a battle for our kids' minds, and the biggest enemy is this right here. And we've got to, you know what I'm talking about. Every little bit we can do help. A lot of money with mental health. It's all about, everybody's talking about mental health, but it's not all mental health. It's just getting, good parenting and the situations I see. It just breaks my heart, like I say. But anyway, that's why I feel so strong now about outdoor ed. I know it's not going to solve everything, but just getting the kids involved in walking in the trails and go crabbing. It's not all, and maybe learning how to shoot a gun at a skeet shoot or something, after school and little things like that. And we're not getting that with the kids, and the fishing and boating, kayaking, canoeing, and all these things. Like I say, it's not a complete answer, but it will help. I can promise you. I look on all the kids I look at those stacks and all, and none of those kids and all those expulsions have done much outdoor stuff, I can tell. So anyway, that's why I feel so strong about it. So I'm more fired up than ever. And here we are in Panhandle Outdoors, and what we're going to do and what I'd love for you to help us on. We have 9 counties here in our viewing area. And with Franklin County coming on, that's going to be number 3. We have outdoor ed in Bay County. We have it over here in Walton County, at South Walton. Now we have it in Franklin County. So we're 3 out of 9. My goal, you set goals all throughout your life. You set goals to do this. I do anyway. Sometimes a small goals, sometimes goals you may or may not get. But I want to be cool to have all 9 counties with some kind of outdoor ed program at some level. And I know, anyway, I would. So I got this little video coming up, and I'm just so proud of the folks down in Franklin County, a little 3-minute video on what we did last week. So we're going to show this video, then I'll come back and talk with you. All right, folks, Winston Chester here in Franklin County at the school board office. I'm standing here with Jennifer Leach. And Jennifer, you texted me the other day, sent me an email that you were interested in putting outdoor education in the curriculum up here in Franklin County. So tell the folks a little bit about yourself and what we're going to do.
Well, I grew up in Apalachicola, and this area is beautiful to me, and I think that we need to have our young kids, our students, explore what there is to offer here. Outdoor Ed is a wonderful program. Both of my kids went through Outdoor Ed under Coach Chester, so when I started looking for curriculum, I went to what I know. So I emailed Coach Chester and asked him if he could maybe share with us what he did in his Outdoor Ed program, and he was happy to do that, and he's with us today because of that.
I knew how excited we are about outdoor education, and our goal is to get it all over the place, and I just wanted to touch base with me. I was just tickled. Kids are in my class, and if there's any place in Florida where outdoor education will fit, it's here in Franklin County with the enormous natural beauty y'all have.
We have the bay, the river, the estuary.
Yeah. So we're just tickled to do it. We're gonna do all we can to help you out. We'll always be available for. And we're going to meet your teacher later on this summer. We're going to come back down here and meet your teacher, and that's about a point. But I want to thank you personally for having the drive and initiative to go ahead and do this. Now we're going to take a break here, and then we're going to bring in your superintendent, okay?
Okay.
All right, now we have Steve Lanier with us, superintendent of schools in Franklin County. It was nice to meet you today, and I feel like I was sitting down and started talking, and we just been talking a long time. But tell the folks a little bit about yourself, Steve.
Well, thank you, Coach. It's a pleasure to meet you and have the opportunity for you to come to Franklin County. I'm the school superintendent in Franklin County School District, and I was elected in November of 2020. And it's been a great time so far. We're doing a lot of positive things. With the coaches' help, it looks like we're going to get an outdoor program going here, and looking forward to future and what we can do for the students and the community in Franklin County. So appreciate you.
You're from here, you went to the Navy, career man, and then come back home. And
Yes, sir. I was in the Navy 27 years. I grew up in Apalachicola, and I moved back here about 11 years ago and ran for superintendent 2 years ago. And again, it's just another opportunity to make an improvement in our community and our county. And people like Coach Chester here that comes with his background and experience, it's a wonderful chance for us, and with your leadership and what you're doing for the community and the other counties in the Panhandle, we're fortunate to have you. And we appreciate you coming today.
Well, I appreciate you saying that very much, but right now this is about y'all doing this, and I'm so excited about it. And you like to fish something, you like outdoor stuff too.
Yes, sir.
You fish a little bit.
I've been fishing a long time. Yes, sir.
And your husband also does some fishing, right?
Yes, sir. He owns his own business. He makes fishing tackle.
We're gonna come down here later and talk to her husband about fishing. So anyway, I wanted just to get you started. I want to, on behalf of the Panhandle Outdoor TV show, I want to present you a check for $300 to help y'all with the supplies.
We appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
I know it's just a little bit, but all you folks that maybe have some old fishing stuff or old nets or something around the house, y'all get in touch with them. Maybe you can donate. I know that helped us.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we kickstarted our program that way.
We appreciate it, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all so much for doing it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Congratulations to the Franklin County folks. I'm looking forward to all the things they're going to be doing in a positive manner, helping our young people. Let's take a look at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. 5:22 to 7:22 this morning, and this evening 5:45 to 7:45. Now, talking about doing fun things, and again with all kinds of kids, and this starts at a young age because I'm a testimonial as far as getting my kids doing it young, and then even my grandkids. How about scalloping? Check this out. The scallop season, I know it's early, but I just want you to know ahead of time. Remember scallop season? Here we are in the green area. Okay, see the chart at the bottom. People have been asking about scallop season. Same as last year. They said it for 2 years, August the 16th through September 24th. But Franklin County opened up in about 2 weeks. Okay, in the blue, Franklin and St. Mark's down there, then Steinhatchee, they're open now. Okay, see that yellow with the black checks? Their scallop season is now open in the Swanee River zone from June the 15th. That's the third one, June 15th through Labor Day. And then on down, I don't know if they all going to be, you can see different colors. So I'm glad they have different sections on this. So most of us will be going to St. Joe Bay, and it will be August the 16th. Okay, so that's the information on that. Also, this was cool. Remember we used to, I would go with FWC biologists, and I would actually go there with them, and they would actually do the scallop survey, and we enjoyed doing it, and we had a great time. And here's a chart. They started doing it back in 2012, and I went on every one of these, and then they quit doing it in 2019. And this is a hard chart to read because it's hard to depict which color is which. And far left, almost Gulf County, that looks green to me. So green, I don't know. I think it's it's one of those. But anyway, I got a better understanding of it. This was okay. Here's Gulf County in the year 2019. It was the banner year. They had 66. Okay, but here this is the important one. Average all time. Those 9 years they did it. This was the average harvest, and how it went up and down, up and down. Remember, if you remember watching the show for a long time, every year we had a presidential. Every fourth year with the presidential election, it would go down. It was funny watching it. So Gulf County averaged 12.5 in Franklin County. That was the average for a 9-year period on harvesting the scallops. Taylor County, or getting around Steinhatchee and all, they were the highest ones at 21. Dixie County, They were right at 18, so 15. So really, Gulf County was about in 3rd or 4th place out of the 9 counties. So anyway, that was good. That was really good data that they harvested. Now, Bay County had been open for years, and the scholarship program, or whatever they're doing with it, if they'll let us know, we'll certainly try to help them. I think they're trying to keep the population going here. We'll try to find out more about what they're doing here. But anyway, Scotland's been, again, a lot of fun, and some of y'all are already making plans to go. If you're trying to get a campsite at Presnell's, it may be too late. They just packed out. But anyway, you can still go down there for the day and just have a great time. So anyway, we went over a lot of stuff today. Keep in mind though about trying to help our young people as a mentor, outdoor mentor. Just helping the kid down the street, do some fun things in the outdoors. So it's going to take a team effort, and Team Panhandle Outdoors. We're going to do all we can. I know a lot of y'all will too. Okay, let's wrap it up for today. I enjoyed doing today's show. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to talk to y'all. Okay. Y'all have a great day today. Enjoy the longest day of the year. Do something good today for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.